I've wanted to do a Kaido style build for a while, so this is the Aoshima Kenmary Works 4-door. Got a small number of these in the shop, and there should be a little link right now, but don't rush off and buy it, because wait to the end when there's an even better deal to go for. It's an Aoshima kit. Love the art on the front. Let's have a look inside. And we start with the body, which is one of the older generations of Skyline before they became monsters. The 4-door got the Kenmary name from, I believe, from an advertising campaign. So it's quite nice and crisp. Bare minimum of flash, just a little bit along there. And if you take a look, you can remove the bonnet. If you've got engine details you want to put in, the bonnet will come off fairly easily. But as is, it's a curbside, so there's no engine details, just this. Next detail to have a look at, we've got the floor plan. If you're underneath, as I said, it's a curbside, got an engine, there will be a drive shaft somewhere, and yeah, fairly basic. The axle's moulded in as part of the rear floor pan. Couple more detail bits here. So that's a centre console, couple of steering wheels, including looks like a more sporty one and a more basic one, and a battery box. And I think this is a motor holder, because clearly this is, or was at some point, battery powered motorized model. And here is most of the bits that you need to build the standard version. Another central console. Don't know how that differs from this one. Let's have a quick look. Doesn't seem to differ much. This bit's longer. So anyway, that. Another steering wheel. Various bits, door panels, and I think that must be the parcel shelf, and there's your dashboard. Let's put this up here. And now we get to the parts for customizing the car. So here we have two different front grills and two variations for the rear. And I've got a bucket seat, or the original basic seats. So chunkier looking handbrake. And these are clearly stereo kit and speakers, because your car's got to have tunes. But hold on to the end when I'll show you something about that. Simple clear sprue with different options for the rear lights and for the front lights, to go with whichever of the front and rear ends that you choose. And here's the massive wings for the over fender, for the over fenders that you're going to be fitting. Front air dam, spoiler for the back, oil cooler. I think these are the lines into the oil cooler. And this is a cover that goes over the headlights, which is, is taking after the racing cars that were one of the original inspirations for the Kaido racer style. These are the wheels, which are pretty deep. And to go on the wheels, we have slick tyres. We've also got in this same pack pins for holding them on, polycaps for the wheels, One of my lights just died. A spring that goes with part of the battery pack, I think. So not necessary, but might need to go in just for completeness. And the last bit of plastic, small sprue of chrome with bumpers, front and rear bumpers, and the side mirrors and rear view mirror. There's a set of transfers, including cheekily Aoshima's own brand on there, if you want to stick that on there. Racing numbers and various other bits and pieces to go with, you know, it's the heritage of what it's supposed to be. And your instructions, parts list on the back, and all these greyed out ones are obviously the ones you don't use on this version if you're building the custom, as on the front and as on the box. But they're there so you could mix and match and make your own version of the works. And an interesting part that I don't think I've ever come across in model instructions before, templates for cutting the fenders. Yeah, cutting that, I think fender is the right name. Cutting these so that the wheels will fit on once you put the over fenders on. And the last time I tried to build a Kaido racer, I had a body from one manufacturer and over fenders from another manufacturer, and it's sitting there taunting me by the fact it never worked. But this one, I think, with instructions and cutting designs, should work perfectly well. So that was a look inside the Aoshima Kenmary Works 4-door that, like I say, it's in the shop if you want to buy it. But there's a special deal. The car itself and the Road Performance Parts Pack, the Race and Drifts Pack, the stereo cassette player and graphic equalizer pack, and a set of parcel shelf speakers. These can replace ones in the kit quite nice. They're a little bit bigger, they're a little bit chunkier, more detailed. These can mix and match in with the existing stereo kit in there. So the link to buy that one should be down there, but now hurry up and get it, because I'm only stocking a few of these at any one time. So they might go quickly. Stay tuned to Spinneyworld, and hopefully the build of this will come along soon.